Hey guys, what's going on to YouTube? It is David here. We are back with another video. Now in this video, guys, we're going to be talking about something that I don't normally talk about, but it's just so fucking shocking. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks have completed a trade in where Anthony Davis, who was a former LA Laker, is now a Dallas Maverick, and Luka Doncic, an international superstar and one of the best young stars in the NBA, is now a Laker. Now, here are the trade details as far as I get it. Lakers get Luka Doncic, Max Keebler, and Markieff Morris. The Mavericks get Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 LA first. And then the Jazz is the third team in this, and they get Hood Schifino, Clippers second, and a Maverick second. So instantly, I look at this trade and I'm like, this is freaking amazing. I was at work when this guy tweeted, and even I was like, this can't be real. Because LeBron and AD seem so perfectly together. They were 1 and 2. LeBron literally brought AD to LA and they won a championship together. So I'm over here like, hey, alright, AD's not gonna be leaving. You know, like, this is not true. Maybe the guy that tweeted it got hacked. But then I see him tweet again that, hey, I'm not hacked. This is actually real, and the Lakers are actually trading Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic. And there's apparent rumors and speculation that the Mavericks called the Lakers. The Mavericks called the Lakers. I'm like, the Mavericks called the Lakers. Anthony Davis is what, around 30, 31 years old? Luka Doncic hasn't even turned 27. And you're telling me that the Mavericks called the Lakers to trade Luka Doncic? The Lakers are probably just like, yes, we'll take it. We'll get a player that we can build for the future and build around him. Meanwhile, LeBron is going to be playing at least another year or two, possibility. And Anthony Davis can go win now on a Mavericks team that, I'll be honest, is set around Kyrie Irving now. No matter how old Kyrie is, because Kyrie is getting up there in age, this team is now built to win, and the Lakers are built for the future. So in both cases, both teams have won. Now, if you have to compare this to something I'm familiar with, and I'm familiar with two things. I'm familiar with soccer, and I'm familiar with NASCAR. Now, if I put it into the standpoint, the similarities to this is like trading, I would say, on a level of Tyler Reddick for Kyle Busch. Tyler Reddick, and funny enough, Tyler Reddick drives for Toyota, Kyle Busch should drive for Toyota. But Tyler Reddick is, I would say, not even yet in his prime currently right now, NASCAR. And meanwhile, Kyle Busch is kind of past his prime. If I'm looking at AD is kind of in the middle set of his prime or towards the end of his prime. And then Luka Doncic is literally going to be entering his prime in the next couple of years. So that's the kind of standpoint I was really going to go for. I mean, at first the trade reminded me of, I said it was Chase Elliott for Kyle Busch, but now it's like, Chase Elliott is one of the superstars out there, but hey, it's a fair trade. Maybe I can go with Chase Elliott for Kyle Busch. Chase Elliott is right now in his prime where he's still young and he's, still like one of the best NASCAR drivers out there. And Kyle Busch is a very good star, has won championships, but he kind of just seems to be in like the middle of a downhill slope. So I'm not really sure when it comes to that. But I do gotta say this. This trade is one of the biggest NBA trades that I've ever seen happen. Like, the last time I think something big like this happened in the NBA, it wasn't even a trade. The last time I think something big like this happened is when KD went to the Golden State Warriors. That's the last time I believe something this big has happened. And the thing is, this wasn't even the major trade that everybody was really talking about. The trade that everybody was talking about is Jimmy Butler is looking for a trade elsewhere from Miami. And I was planning on talking about that. I was literally planning on talking about that tomorrow, on Monday. But now I could talk about this, and this is just crazy because, like I said, I would have never thought that AD would have left the Lakers. And I'm curious to see the details. I'll probably make another video once all the details have come out and we find out what really happened to the Mavericks and Luka Doncic, because Mark Cuban, even though I've heard rumors that he actually sold his shares, he said from the beginning that he was never going to trade Luka Doncic. The GM, I want to know what happened. That's the straight and simple standpoint. I want to know what happened, because for the Lakers to get Luka Doncic, Max Keebler, Markieff Morris, and for the Mavericks to just get AD, The Mavericks have to go and win now. If they do not win within the next 2 to 3 years, I feel like the Lakers have won this trade because one, AD, like I said, is already in his 30s. Luka Doncic is just about to turn 27 this year. So they have many years with Luka Doncic. Meanwhile, AD, who's injury prone, and I'm gonna be honest, Luka Doncic has missed 27 games this year. But AD has an injury problem, so that's something they're gonna have to deal with. And if Kyrie Irving can stay healthy, AD can stay healthy, this team is gonna be very good. But in terms of this trade, it's just so shocking. It's just so amazing, and I think that every single team in this trade has won. But I want to know your opinions down in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.